Well, welcome. I'm Dr. Stanford Owen, and I'm going to take you through the startup of the PrescriptFit Medical Nutrition Therapy Plan. Now, hopefully you've watched my video, which is a little less than 1 hour, which explains the entire PrescriptFit program. If you haven't done that, please go back and look at that to get the perspective you're going to need for a lifelong change in your diet and your diet strategy to control your illness. Once you've done that, and once you have a good sense of the program, I strongly suggest that you read my book. It's also the PrescriptFit Medical Nutrition Therapy Plan, and it comes in your startup kit. So you can buy this on Amazon, or you can go directly to our startup kit, which comes with our startup program. So you've decided you want to make a change in your life. 3 things you need to do. Number 1, discuss it with your family and your loved ones, people that are close to you that'll have an effect on the food that you're choosing, the food that you're buying, the food that you're bringing into the house, even your friends that you're going out to eat with. Discuss it with them. Make sure not only your head is in the game, but their head's in the game with you as well. If they're not, that's okay, but at least you know where they stand. Once you've done that, there are 2 things that you need to do with their participation. Number 1, the only foods you need to permanently eliminate from your life are sugary drinks: soda, juice, milk, and sweet tea. Any diet drinks are fine, and as much as you want to drink. I get a lot of questions about milk, and what about almond milk and other nut-based milks? We don't have enough data yet to suggest using those in substitution for regular milk. Just get the liquid calories out of your life. If you have a hard time doing that, you might need medication therapy. Also, techniques for controlling those sugary craving sweets are in my book as well. So read that. And you have to get those out of the house. If they're calling your name, it may require participation with your family. Number 2, you want to load your house with foods that we consider green foods. That's the first 8 food groups, which we'll discuss following this video introduction. That is, load your house with seafood, poultry, non-starchy vegetables, eggs, nuts of all types, especially for snacking, fruit, and snack bars. The snack bars come with your startup kit, and you can also find these at the grocery store. The Atkins snack bars really fit the bill in terms of what we think in terms of protein and glycemic index. Secondly, try and remove most of the foods that are calling your name and that are dangerous, what we call the splurge category. Pork, beef, and dairy, which contains saturated fat, and starches, things made from wheat, corn, rice, and potatoes. Again, this may require discussing with your family, especially if you have kids. Try and remove these as much as possible out of the house so they're not calling your name, especially in the middle of the night when you're just snacking and doing unconscious eating. Now, we'll send you a complete startup kit. If you go to drdiet.com, you can order your startup kit, which contains everything you need to get started. It contains my book. It contains our workbook calendar, which is vitally important to keep track of your progress. And you'll get a selection of all of our products. We have chicken soup, we have beef soup, we have a chocolate shake mix. We also have a vanilla, which is actually my favorite, and I pretty much live on this all week long. You'll get 2 of these. We have some packets for you, chocolate lactose-free, which makes a really good pudding. Has a packet which you can carry with you, put in your purse, put in your car, and it makes a shake or a pudding quickly, instantly, anywhere. We also have a vanilla lactose-free product with a packet form as well. You'll also get a selection of our snack bars, which are used as fillers, and you'll also get a couple of flavors. Some individuals like to really juice up their snacks with different flavors. We have over 300 different flavors you can order online. So this is your startup pack. So number 1, you get your head right, you talk to your family, you get your startup kit, and thirdly, you pick a date. You're ready to get your life under control. You're ready to get your disease under control. Pick a start date. The best thing to do is get your workbook calendar where you fill out the dates on the date that you're going to start on a virtual calendar. So you actually fill the dates out. And this tells you when you're going to start. Before you start, fill out all of your symptoms as well as your disease measures so that you can keep track on each phase of the diet how much your symptoms improve. They should improve very rapidly, so after phase 1 you can remeasure and see how much you actually improved. And that's it. That's really all you need to get started. Discuss this if you're being treated for a medical condition. Discuss this with your physician. Your physician can download this nutrition therapy follow-up sheet, which you'll fill out when you see your physician on a weekly basis. And it goes through basically the diet strategy that you're using, any medications that you're taking, if you're doing any specific exercise, if you've discussed it with your family, how well you've done in cleaning up your environment at the home, any symptoms that you have, and any medical measures that you have. And each week your doctor or your medical provider will go through this with you to help control your symptoms and control your disease, manage your medications, hopefully off and out of your life permanently. So welcome aboard, and we look forward to working with you on a long-term basis. I strongly encourage you to purchase our support package. For around $5 a week or $19.95, you'll get our entire team working with your providers, available 24/7. You'll get my personal email, and I'll be available to answer any questions that you have, especially in concert with your medical provider. So let's get started together and look forward to a happy, healthy life.